All praises go to Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Krakadash. Praise your holy name. Yes, you're so beautiful and worthy to be praised. Like to give honors to them great mills, to the elders at Great Millstone, and the apostles on down to the youngest that's preaching this word sincerely with no gimmicks. How can love fellowship with hate? How can good fellowship with evil? They don't mix together. They gonna always be up to some no good shit. Plotting, scheming, ready to cause harm. When you're in the spirit of love thy brother, they're in the spirit of hate thy brother. When you're in the spirit of giving, they're in the spirit of receiving. They always want, but they never give. And when they do give something, it ain't worth shit. Trash, garbage, waste. No fellowship with darkness. When they can't get their way, they turn slimy and grimy, real evil, a cold-hearted snake. When we can't get our way, we learn to accept it and move on. It just didn't work out. Maybe I didn't need it. It might would have hurt me in the long run. It's for my best interest I didn't get it. Darkness get darker and stay on some bullshit. Just can't rest unless they get some shit started or get over on somebody. Stay in somebody's business, stay whispering somebody's name. Very selfish, very proud, very cunning. The opposite from light. And the reason why we know darkness so good, because we was once that no good, underhanded, dirty bandit. Yes, we might wasn't as slimy as them, that quick to talk shit about a nigga. We was lost in darkness ourselves, drug smoking, big drinking, small thinking, negative individuals. Yes, we were still cleaning up our life, trying to do what's right, prisoners of hope. Anything you can think, we was in it. That's why we're being punished right now. By us being baptized with this truth is what separates us from them. That's why we got to be very careful to not fellowship with darkness. Get on down to these precepts. Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. You know, so don't hate him in your heart. You know, just rebuke him. You know, rebuke him with this word. You know, hit him with a scripture. Psalms 1 through 2. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, not standing in the way of sinners, nor sitting in the seat of scornful. But his delight is in the law of Lord Yahweh, and in his law does he meditate day and night. You know, so we meditate in his word day and night. You know, we can't get it off our mind, you know. And you know, Sometimes we might have to talk to the ungodly, you know. But continue with yours, you know. Answer a question and keep it moving. Don't offer, you know, your advice or keep the conversation going, you know. You know, they ask you something, you know, you can be polite, you answer it, and keep it stepping. Don't think that they're your friend. Don't think that that's your partner, your homie. Fellowship, comrade, friendliness, compadreship, companion. None of that. Proverbs 15:12. A scorner loveth not one that reapprove him, neither will he go unto the wise. You know? So he think he know it, or she thinks she know it all already. You know, you can't tell her nothing, you know. And they gonna come to the wise to try to seek, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because they know that they're gonna get rebuked, reproved. So they rather suffer what they think they know already, which is nothing. The worldly wisdom. We know the real wisdom is this light that shines, you know, this truth, the word of the Most High. Proverbs 25:12. As an earring of gold and as a ointment of fine gold, so is the wise reprove upon an obedient ear. You know, so somebody that wants to listen, you know, and to find out, hey, brother, you know, you've been what you call that? You've been tearing up the scriptures. You know, you haven't been going the right way with the scriptures. You know, you gotta read the word this way. You know, and that person will be like, oh, well, you know, well, tell me what I need to know. You know, okay. Well, let me take that video down then. You know, thank you for letting me know. Let me take that down right now. You know. I've been walking the wrong way. Oh, I've been associating with the wrong people. I need to associate with the brotherhood. Oh yes, thank you for letting me know. You know, yeah. Oh, they the ungodly. Yeah. Okay. Second John 1:10 and 11. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him power speed. For he that biddeth him Yahweh speed is partakers of his evil deeds. You know, so you can't sell this word. You know, you can't offer this word. You know they got the Edomites. You know them Esau. You know him. He want to be a pastor, and his wife the evangelism. You know he evangelism, and his wife too, and they always asking for money on TV. You know, the old white Edomites. You know, give. You know. They want to sell the word, you know, but you can't sell the word of the Most High. Tis 2:15. unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. So ain't nothing pure to the unbelieving, that they gonna make it seem like it's right, seem like it's a good. They honorable, even in even at us, we're looking as filthy rags. So just think about the unbelievers, how filthy they rags look. But even their minds and conscience is defiled, So it's defiled, we getting washed every day, We renewing that. When we renewing a new man in us, putting away the old man, So we're renewing our mind, but with the ungodly, they're defiled, They wax worse and worse. They still on some bullshit. They still smoking cigarettes, They still trying to get over on somebody. 1 Timothy 5:20. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. So tell them like it is, rebuke them. If they on some bullshit, rebuke. Rebuke your brother, but don't rebuke a scorner because he gonna hate you. He gonna learn to hate you. So you just stay away from the ungodly. Like I said, they gonna try to conversate with you. They gonna talk to you. They ask you a question, you can answer it, but don't continue on with the conversation. Leave it as it and walk away when you can. You don't got to say bye or nothing. They ask you a question, you can answer it if you want to. If not, not. But no fellowship with the ungodly. One who puts down money with another in joint ventures, no joint ventures with him. One of a pair, buddy. Relationship between, y'all have a relationship, no fellowship with the ungodly, with darkness. 2 Thessalonians 3:16. 3 and 6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai, that ye withdraw yourself from every brother that walketh disorderly. So they walking disorderly, They ain't walking the same walk that you walking, You walk in a straight line. You trying to get to we prisoners of hope, trying to get to the kingdom, and not after the tradition which we received of us. So if they ain't walking like the word, like your brethren, at camp, if they ain't, if they ain't walking like them, trying to be partakers of this light, of this goodness, stay away from them, Look at them like they the enemy, because they are the enemy. Ephesians 5:11. And have no fellowship with unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reapprove them. So have no fellowship with them. And fellowship, friendliness, with the women, sexual intercourse, company, looking for the fellowship of a friendly person, the state of being a fellow or associate, fellowship, friendly association, especially with people who shares one interest, you know. Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. You know, so you gotta cast off the works of darkness. You know, even within yourself. You know, that old man trying to creep back in. You know, you start thinking, you know, about the old days. You know, about the old people you used to think you had fun with, but y'all was just scheming on each other, hating on each other. And let us put on the armor of light. So you put on this word, you know, put on this shield. You know, keep this word in you. Romans 1:22-32. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and exchanging the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like a corruptible man, and to birds and 4 foot breasts and creepy things. Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart, through their own mind, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of Yahweh unto a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator. You know, so they worship man more than Barakatah Yahweh Shai, who is blessed forever. Amen. You know, the creator, he blessed forever. You know, Lord Yahweh, King Yahweh. For this cause, Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their woman did change the natural use until that which is against nature. You know, the lickety-lick sisters, you know, licking on each other, you know. Man haters don't want no man. You know, and they went so deep they had a, you know, in Atlanta, they was born women, but they, you know, man contest, you know. So these women that, you know, they transform, look like man. They got beards like man. You know, it was on another brother channel. I saved it to my little watch later and wisdom. You know, and then they're a woman that looked like men. You know, they took on the form of a man. You know, but they men haters. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lusts one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. You know, so that's them Tender Linda Sugar Shack boys, them sweet boys, you know. Yeah. You see them all the time. You know, they didn't even turn to trannies, you know. You know, on Skid Row, you know, so some of them they don't got enough for their medication to keep up their stuff. So they cheekbones be falling, you know, they look real bad. Yes. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. You know, so that reprobate mind, you know, It's bad to have that. Oh man, you know, you think you swinging the right way when everybody else see that you fucked up. Your mind is gone. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, malices, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malice, whispering, you know, everything that Esau's about, you know. You full of that, you know, the 2/3. Backbiting, haters, Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, you know, very disobedient. These children are very disobedient, you know. My son is very disobedient. My daughters are very disobedient. Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, you know, unmerciful, you know. And we're going to see that, you know, during Jacob's trouble, and be unmerciful, you know. Who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. You know, so they even have pleasure in doing darkness. You know, they don't mind doing darkness. You know, so how can you fellowship with, you know, with a lickety-lick sister? How can you fellowship with a tender, sweet boy? You know, you can't fellowship with darkness, you know, because that's darkness. They going against, you know, the natural, you know, of their bodies. You know, they want to be with another woman. You know, so she's never going to have the right state of mind that you have. You being washed, baptized in this truth. You know, you can't fellowship with her, and you can't fellowship with old tender Linda sweet boy, with this old sugar shack. You know, he's sweet as CNH pure cane sugar. You know, so no fellowship with darkness, brothers. You know, like I said, you know, they ask you a question or something. You know, you don't have to be rude, or you can be rude. You know. You answer their question and keep it moving, you know, but you don't have to continue with the conversation, you know, no fellowship, you know. And what did you say? You know, because sometimes we have to go in stores and buy things from them, you know, and they're going to be waiting on us, you know. You know, sometimes you don't even want to go to that store, you want to avoid that store, you know. I should do, and I go to another store, you know. So we're going to give all praises to Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Shalom, brothers and sisters.